Oh hey internet, what is up? Welcome back to the Type QQ channel, and Monolith for that matter. As we continue on our quest into the depths of Monolith, why not? 40,000 Bitcoin. Our next upgrade looks like it's going to be at 10,000, excuse me, 100,000. So, got some more work to do. And we're hoping at least, as we're starting level 1 here, that we can kind of put together a decent run, a better run, maybe a more stable run. You know, maybe a bit more intelligent, a bit more, focused, maybe. I mean, hey, even using that the upgrade focus may just give us enough invulnerable frames to kind of pull it through. It's something at the very least where it's not all fucking panic and destruction when it comes to fighting the Overlord, which seems to be the challenge as of late. As we pick up a new hat, looks like a little fez or something. Upgrade level number 1, reserves, plating, auto bomb. To no surprise, we pick up the three more maximum health pickups. I mean, it's proving to be handy to a certain degree, and then proving to be like, that just means we're going to get fucking hammered a bit more at the end of the game. I mean, I suppose if we keep picking up the armor plating and we keep getting health upgrades, eventually we'll have like 27 hit points and nothing can kill us without us just like crying in our hands afterwards. But we'll see. We got some ammo upgrade for when we pick up our next gun. Thankfully, it has been clarified that these ammo upgrades are for like everything. This unit's for our ship. So any sort of weapon we touch is going to have that sort of an ammo upgrade to it, which is good. There's our secret room. 5% damage. Always a welcome addition to the team. When we're firing so many rapid shots, I bet that 5% kind of, if we can land a shot right. Gain 6 bombs and lose a max bomb. I don't know. I would say, yeah, it sounds like kind of a good deal. I mean, we're not using bombs as much as we should be, so I think the one max bomb for, an instant full of bombs is certainly a, we got a sword that we haven't really been very good with, or we can use this key. I don't think we've come across a key room yet, so this might be a complete waste, but we'll see. We have to just kind of venture around and see if we can... Well, there we are, right? It seems like in the runs that we find a key or a vault, usually they're... usually when you find one, you find the other. So, what do we have here? Charge. Another stinking sword. Vulcan. Sure, right? Something with 10,000 bullets in it. No, 1,000 bullets in it. Hopefully it's not too quick, right? But we'll see. As we take on the... looks like there's some ice properties as well. Forgotten Ringleader. It looks like we do have this sort of ice ability with just absolute insane rapid fire type of action here. Not the highest amount of damage, but constant damage. But as you can see on the top left of our screen, we are just melting through our ammo, like so. Yeah, so I mean, we did pretty well against that boss there, as one would expect. But ammo for this weapon, or rather, maybe getting a new weapon sometime soon. As I don't think this gun is going to be long for this world, really. It's cool. It puts a lot of firepower on the screen and freezes everybody, but maybe it just needs a bit more punching power. I'm not going to activate that quite yet. I think we're going to kind of use the bullets that are in this gun and then maybe switch it out. Scanner. Voltaic and stealth. I mean, largely unimportant upgrade so far. Holy shit. Let's get out of this room before we embarrass ourselves anymore. 8 hit points out of 13 certainly could do a lot better. There's our specials. Special room. Hey, exactly. Healing ourselves right up there. Got 300 more shots, so we might as well continue on. Done and done. There's a lot of familiar faces in these type of games if you've played other roguelikes, you know, especially other shooting roguelikes, you know, like Isaac or something, with some of these enemies that turn invisible, pop up and fire at you. I'm like, oh yeah, I've faced you before. You know, you looked a bit different in other games, but I've seen you before. Not to say things are too derivative from one another, but you know, I think smart minds think alike. I believe. Revolver, twin shooter, and freeze. It's probably not that bad of a plan. However, I mean, we do have another weapon, or those weapon canisters kind of go through for free, so there's probably no reason to buy the weapon right away. Kind of see what these weapons look like up here, and then if they look like junk, then we can move on and buy that one. A little sad to see that we picked up the ammo upgrade just as we lost that weapon. But what's under this? Revolver, homing and dispersing. Laser with pulse waves and disrupting. I mean, usually we do pretty well with lasers. They're pretty hefty, pretty mean. Yeah, nothing still over here. It's just a matter of like not having a lot of them to fire. You know, 83 so far here, so it seems like a good number, provided that it packs some heat. It seems so, at first glance at least. You know, maybe the ability to fire all those little bullets out of the side of it isn't terribly important. You know, for like giant mobs, maybe, but you know, if we're aiming at a single enemy and we're just like this guy and those bullets are going off, largely missing, like who cares about him then? So maybe it's an ability that we probably could have otherwise used for something else, you know. I mean, we're down to 58 ammo, you know, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's certainly a better choice than nothing, you know. And it looks like it is doing a decent amount of damage. Although maybe just kind of quantifying this weapon as just your normal standard, laser, and nothing too great, you know. So kind of use it up and then grab something new type of thing, because it doesn't seem like it's all that special. And now we're running down to like 25 shots in it anyway, so there we go. Onward and outward. I suppose we could have went back and bought that weapon, but going on to the next level all the same. Upgrades here with focus, reserves, stealth. Going with focus over reserves, which is kind of I think we're kind of piecing it together, kind of understanding, like, listen, okay, you know, damage is great, but what is damage if, you know, we really can't keep ourselves alive long enough to kill anything, you know? And really, we're proving that it's not so much damage as it is kind of not being a total suckbag at the game, and maybe, you know, getting a decent weapon, you know, a decent weapon that has enough, you know, firepower, enough standing power, sticking power to kind of keep you in the game, you know, instead of just, you know, instead of what this weapon's kind of doing, where it's just kind of middling around. But at least it's gone now, I suppose. I mean, even when you look at the damage our sort of default weapons doing, it's not terrible. 12k will get us a charge ricochet phasing weapon. Nothing too spectacular, however, getting that, so we're up to max health points. 13 out of 13, so that's not too shabby. Using a bomb there to kind of get that ambush off us. And look, our default is not doing terribly. It's not doing great, but I mean... Gain 6 bombs. Lose our max bomb, but we got enough bombs already. But I suppose if we have plans on using that room, we might as well have fun with some bombs. Unlocked our special room here. Something here. Some nice weapon of some variety. Three attributes. Laser, ricochet, pulsating. Good enough, I suppose. Very similar to what we have, but it looks like this one will ricochet off the wall. Get the fuck out of that corner. Kind of pinned against the wall there. But despite this coming out of a secret room, I don't think it's all that great, you know, all that much better than the last laser we had. Not going to crack that open quite yet. You know, not spectacular, but at least the laser's getting work done, you know, so might as well stay with it and at least get our value from it. Get as much value out of it as we can. Already picked up the secret room there, so I'm not sure what we're doing blowing things up. Okay, getting our bombs there. Only one gun here, but good enough, I guess. Another 1,000 shots of Vulcan, hoping this one's a little bit more meaner to our opposition than our last weapon. Devour. And this one looks like it's like piercing and homing to some degree, so certainly pretty damn looking weapon. Kind of allows us just to focus on dodging and just sort of rain death in. And there we are. Back now we're just jumping in the mouth and killing this little organism that's inside, which has got really no hit points. Easy stuff. Granted down to, you know, 600 shots, but here's where we kind of hope to salvage a bunch of ammo upgrades and kind of hope to keep this weapon a little bit further into the game. The bellows here. Still have, you know, this floor and the next to go. What's the next floor, like the Sanctum or something like that, so... hoping to keep this weapon, because it's doing pretty well. The ability to rip through enemies, as you can see right there, works pretty well to our advantage. There's a little ammo upgrade thing there. However, it also replenishes all of our ammo as well, so maybe waiting till our ammo is low and then picking it up will be the best value for us. Alright, get the fuck out of that screen before Here's our first mini boss here. And I think the sort of stand still and fire at us method is not going to work for too long. There we go. And despite some real garbage play, you know, we have 12 health out of 13, so little ammo upgrade there. There we go. With somewhat of a fight, he's down as well. However, now we're looking at some kind of low ammo on our weapon, so picking that up, 1100 on our ammo clip now. However, I think we both know that's still not as much as we'd hope, as much as we'd like, rather. Here's where our weapon really shines. It's just eating up guys like that. We can fight the boss right now if we wanted, and we do want. Firewall. Not the most, not the boss we'd love to really see with this weapon, where he's essentially just standing in front of us. Our piercing ability isn't going to affect him too much, but he's at half health now. Hoping not to waste too much ammo with him. Taking on way too much damage, but here's our upgrade room as well. Picking up the discount, which I don't know. Some of these upgrades sometimes I don't know. You know, you could probably skip out of them, you know, and it wouldn't impact the game too much. You know, we went with discount despite the fact that there's just, this shop left. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's a good shop. You know, maybe the price for an ammo upgrade is super crazy that we need a discount. Maybe some interesting play there in that room where we probably should have just zoomed around and killed those canisters before they swarmed us with skulls too quick. Yeah, these guys can get real ugly real quick if you can't finish them off. And our little weapon thing is not really as good as it could be. However, making quick work of some of these enemies here. It looks like these two surrounding rooms are going to be both boss fights. There we go, took him down rather quickly. And we're starting to build back up our HP as well, up to 8 now. Still 5 away than where it really could be at max. Probably a good time to use this as well, where we can kind of so low on ammo. Stuck in the world of lasers yet again. Forever tempted by the laser, you know. You know, it looks like this one at least can chew through a bunch of enemies in a row. Still not confident that this is a great weapon altogether, despite the fact that, you know, hey, you know, what can we do? Ammo, health, and health. Some more ammo. So we're not trying. You know, we're doing our doing our best to keep a special weapon in our inventory, but it's just there's our special room there. Within it, damage upgrade. Upgrades. And wouldn't you know it, our final upgrade room has artifact in it. So a no-brainer picking this and being allowed to pick up one of these 4 like absolutely brutal weapons. So we got a sword, we got another laser, piercing, homing, triple laser. That sounds pretty sick. Homing triple, chain lightning, fireball. Going with the homing triple laser. Still have one more. Jesus Christ, look at that. That is devastation. I think most of those weapons would have been absolute devastation. This looks like some sort of gnarly fucking Ghostbuster shit. I mean, now that we have this nice weapon, here we go, good. I was going to say, we need to face the Overlord something quick, you know. We got 10 hit points, we got 11 hit points. Some nice ammo on our weapon here. You know, it's time to put this to bed. I mean, and in retrospect, it's a little sad that, you know, what's really carrying this is the fact that we got, you know, the artifact upgrade at the 11th hour. And that's allowing us to really put our foot forward. You know, it hasn't necessarily been a superb run of our own creation. It's been, you know, I mean, sadly luck, you know. You know, it's kind of like we picked up the, you know, we're playing Uno and we picked up the wild card as the final card and we're like, oh great, I guess I win now. I have no particular measurement of skill of my own. Putting down the first form here, we have 9 hit points. Played the smart way of waiting until his life gauge appeared and then start hitting him for damage. Luckily, also because it's homing, we don't necessarily have to aim. Just focus on dodging. Trying not to be too timid, too worried there's a bomb off there. Second form down. Just dodge. That's all you have to do. And still, not doing a swell job at that. It's down to 7 hit points. This is where we've died in the past. Not this time. And there it is. Picked up some weird item. Looks like it's sort of a rune of some variety for this stage here. Can't really go forward. I'm guessing maybe because we have to unlock those other areas first. So there's a left and a down. Excuse me, a right and a down. Time spent, times hit. Rooms explored, secrets found. A rank is a B. Grim Arbiter. And hey, we fucking did it, you know, at least defeated the first final boss, right? God damn. Certainly we'll fucking take it, right? But following this, expect a poll on my Twitter. Go visit that poll. It's going to kind of be a yes or no. Should we continue Monolith? Now that we've kind of beaten one of the bosses and had some sort of victory run, I guess that's the question. Should we continue playing, you know, at least regularly, or should we play something else and kind of dive back into Monolith when the time feels right? So go and do that, and meet me back here, I guess. But that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff, and we'll come back and play some more in the future.